What's good, shawty? Welcome to Take the Lead podcast. And this is your girl, Tera Chantelle. I hope you are having a marvelous year thus far, staying health conscious and just staying aware of your surroundings and striving to be that wonderful individual you are made to be. In God's image, of course. Before we jump into today's episode, I have a question for you. Are you ready to lead by example? To start living as a role model? The example begins with you, boo. What you waiting for? At this point, what are you waiting for? Okay, exactly. So we're going to get right into it. And I just want to let y'all know, since we have all moved over to YouTube and showing visual content, we're going to give it to you raw. We're going to give it to you straight up. And just being organic and authentic, I can only be me and I can only stay true to myself. So you're going to just have to love me for who I am and accept me for that. Because I love you for you. Don't try to change me. Okay, so we on episode number 16, and I just want to let y'all know that money management is real. Like, if you don't know how to save money, you've been living under a rock. I know it's hard to save money, and some people just don't know how. And Take the Lead is came to change all that. So episode number 16, we are talking about how to money management. And I'm going to just give you like a few tips that I live by and how I am able to save money. Okay, let me let y'all know. My favorite store is Dollar Tree. Okay? You can buy so much great products, hygiene products, kitchen stuff. You can buy your cleaning products. Whatever you need, they got you. They ain't never lacking. They always strapping. So you can really get a lot of things for $1 at Dollar Tree. And that's just the first tip I just want to drop right now. So do not sleep on Dollar Tree. They got you. They will supply all your needs. It might be a knockoff brand. Hey, they got some brands in there too. Don't sleep or frown upon Dollar Tree, because when you trying to get it and when you gotta make some sacrifices, you gonna shop at Dollar Tree. I'm telling you. And also, I also shop at the thrift store. I buy all my wardrobe from the thrift store right now, because being an actress, you have to have a lot of wardrobe options, and you're going to have a lot of wardrobe changes, and they do not want you to have any logos on your clothes. You can't rep no brands. So I buy all my blazers, all my dress pants, all my button downs, everything I need, they got me. And I'm telling you, one man's trash is my treasure, and I appreciate it. Like, and whoever made Dollar Tree, I just may God continue to bless you, because you're just looking out. It's truly, Dollar Tree is truly a blessing, And thrifting, all you have to do is wash the clothes you get before you wear them. And I would like to say I ball on a budget. I'm not on this Fashion Nova wave right now, because I don't got it like that. I don't got time to pay for shipping and handling. And just giving y'all a tip, like Rainbow is like Fashion Nova supplier in demand. So Rainbow got some cute stuff too, and you don't gotta pay for shipping. Just knowing that, like, actually shop around and just doing your resources and just, being aware of the sales and the deals. And I'm always on the clearance rack. I stay on a clearance rack. I'm like, oh, if I go into a store, I'm like, where's your clearance rack? Because everything you would need, like, you just got to be smart with how you spend money. And most of the time when I go shopping, I really don't need the stuff. Like, I got tons of shoes, tons of clothes, and I really don't need anything extra, because at this point I'm not going to have no place to put it. So my next tip I want to give you guys is how I save money is having multiple streams of income. It's a hustle mentality I have. It's just this entrepreneur mindset I'm on. And it's easier to save money when you have streams of income just coming in when you sleep, though. And I can't wait to get to the point where I am making money in my sleep. You know, when a direct deposit just hits your account, like, whoo, good morning. Thank you. That's the type of stuff I'm on. I'm on that. So, with that being said, I have about a multiple of hustles, but I'm going to just name y'all a few of them. So, one of my hustles is acting. And when I get my acting check, I instantly put that away. I do not spend it. I do not touch it. That is for stacking and racking. Okay, I want all that money to get dusty before I touch it. Come back. So that's in a separate account and we do not touch it. My next hustle, I do brand ambassador work. And when I get my checks for brand ambassador work, I instantly invest into books, courses, classes, and that check is mostly to use it for educational purposes. So that's just to invest, to actually become a wiser person, of more savvy in business, and just investing in to take the lead in my acting classes and my acting career. So that is to invest more into myself, that check. And then my next hustle, I work with Amazon. Trust me, Amazon is the plug. I am so blessed to have this hustle, and all I got to do it for a few hours and then get back to doing the grind and the hustle and that check, and it pays weekly, so it helps so much when money coming in weekly, daily. It's so much easier to put your money on lock and save it and stack it and don't even mess with it. So when that check comes, that is for the bills. But I want to let y'all know it's so important to actually pay yourself first. I always do that. Before I pay the bill man, I always give myself money, because I'm not here to live to pay bills. I never think like that. I'm not here to just pay bills. So I pay myself first, and because I am my first priority. And with that check, that is my adulting life check. Pay my bills, pay my rent, all that other stuff that sucks. And just, I've been wanting to text my parents like, you know, I didn't ask to be here. Can you pay my bills this month? You know, it's rough being an independent woman out here. It's rough, but we get her done. But I would love to have help. I would love to have helpmate. I mean, seriously, that's what the world is for. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, just having all these hustles, man, not depending on no one, not depending on just one check, you know. You gotta be the jack of all trades out here and get it how you live, man. Get it how you live. Okay, so the next tip I want to let y'all know is stop eating out. Stop eating out. Stop being lazy. Get your butt in the kitchen, whip it up, and put your food in the container and save it for a week. Meal prep. Eat out less and meal prep more. And you know what? You can get these containers at Dollar Tree for $1. Yep. You ain't know? Yep. They got everything you need, like I said. And with that, actually just meal prepping. When you get home after your job, after you just get home and you're tired and you don't feel like cooking, you already got your meals prepared, and all you got to do is warm it up. It's already done because you have prepared your whole meals from your snack to your morning to your dinner. It's all laid out in the fridge waiting for you after you left grocery shopping. So how you dropping $15-$20 on a meal that gonna last you 15 minutes and then you're gonna be hungry in 2 hours? Come on, put that into groceries. Groceries only cost, like, if it's, hey, I spend like 40 tops on my groceries, like 40 max. I'm like, okay, and that's gonna last me a week. And when you, and $40 going out to eat, because you still got to tip a server on top of that. You done with that in a day. You paying for food. So be aware of where your money is going. Pack a lunch. Stop eating out. Because at the end of the day, I got trust issues. I don't think everybody cares about my food like I care. In the restaurants, they don't be washing their hands. They don't care about your well-being like that. I used to be a server, and I used to see what goes on, and I used to be disgusted because they did not care. And you know what? Medical bills cost more. Food is medicine. So start being aware of what you put in your food, who cooking your food, and you are in charge. So why don't you just start cooking and stop eating out and giving your money to someone when you can do it? And you usually, I know I be disappointed when I eat out. I be like, you know what? I could have did this better. I really could have. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it, sweetheart. My next tip is going to be aware of your entertainment expenses. Going to the club every weekend gets expensive. Pockets, ooh. And when you want to go out, let's just say, because I know when I leave the house, I spend money. So sometimes I just stay put, like, I ain't even about to go outside today because I know I was going to spend some money that I don't need to. So when you go to the club, you got to pay for parking. Okay, so you telling me I got to pay rent for my car for 2 hours while I go in here? That's what you're telling me? That's what we doing. Okay, I got to pay for my car to sit here. Okay, that's what we gotta do. Okay. Then, if you don't drive, you gotta pay for Uber. Usually, you tip your Uber too if they a good Uber driver. On top of that, you gotta get bottles because you're gonna have to feel good going out. You gotta feel good, and then after you drunk, you're gonna be hungry, so you gotta pay for food. Okay. On top of that, you still gonna have to pay for drinks at the club, at the bar. And don't forget to tip your bartenders now, because they gotta pay their bills too. So that gets expensive. And especially when you're trying to get a business. You gotta make a lot of sacrifices. And right now, I have nothing to celebrate. I don't need to pop any champagne. So I'm just cracking open apple juice because we don't have nothing to celebrate right now. Once we have something to celebrate, like a birthday, promotion, getting the gig, getting the role. And, you know, if I get the role that I want, let's turn it up. But right now, being wise with how we're spending money and who we're giving our money to, because I'm not here to just throw it away. I'm not here to just give it to strippers, even though strippers gotta pay their bills too. But hey, me too, babe. Me too. And the last tip, the free game I'm gonna drop. How I save so much of my money. I stay single. In this season, I make it a commitment to myself to stay single. And you know, holidays coming up, made up holidays that comes up, so they can get us to spend money. Because you know, all this is a scam. All of it is a scam. Just a reason to hand over money. I don't gotta pay for it. I don't gotta get nobody a Valentine's Day gift. And it just comes in handy to actually invest that money that I would have been giving to someone else in the dating season, to just pour right into my account. Like, oh, just give it. Let's just give this to your account right here, right now. It's like, I'd rather struggle alone. We're going through hard times. The government shut down. And two broke people trying to get it can be toxic. I don't think two broke people and broken people should be together when the season is calling for you to be alone and to be developed by God. So you got to figure out the difference and actually tell when, like, you know what? I don't need to just be out here going on dates, dropping all this money for women that really don't even care about me, because some chicks just be finessing free meals. Like, let's just get that straight. And you can put all the money that you just going on dates and just giving it away to your business, into something that's actually tangible and a legacy that you're trying to create. So at this season that I'm in, I am a whole individual in a healing process that has to grow, have to invest into myself, have to learn more about myself, have to continue to save all the money that I get and put it into my business and put it into myself, because it's going to help my future family in the long run and help my kids later on and help the humanity, help the legacy that I'm trying to build. We thinking that far in advance. Like, we're not thinking here and now because we're desperate for a companion, because we're lonely and we want to watch Netflix. We're not thinking about that. We're actually thinking about something that will actually make an impact to the world that we live in, because we are in a hardship, and you're not making no better when you out here just want to cuddle up and be broke together. Like, what are we doing for the community right now? But over here just being toxic and arguing because we don't got it. But if you will just focus and invest in money management for yourself and just take a season to do for yourself and do you're going to continue to level up. But some people are used as distractions. Some relationships are meant to distract you, to get you further and further away to make the impact that you are meant to make. And if you start carrying yourself like a wife and walking like a wife and carrying yourself like a husband and walking like a husband, you're going to attract the right person to you. But if you continue to settle for less just because you don't want to be lonely, you're going to continue to be broke. It's all love, man. And know how important it is to invest in stocks, invest in real estate, invest in property, and invest in yourself. You're investing in the future. And you're passing down wealth. I'm trying to pass down wealth. But it starts with actually me making sacrifices and me realizing how important it is to money management. I hope you found these tips useful and you actually put them into use, man. They're just easy things that you can just change and actually can create good habits and get rid of all the bad habits, bad fast food, bad eating, just doing things that you know better and you know you should do better. So it's time to do better because you know better. And the example is already in you, so let's start leading by it. Let's start actually taking the lead. And it starts with the pockets, because money talks. And if you got no money, what you talking about? You talking about chump change? Big bank tell little bank. Y'all, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Continue to rock with your girl. We only going up from here because we're going to just continue to invest in ourselves. Y'all, stay easy. Be blessed. One love.